Maui Estate Chocolate Incorporated. For starters, this remarkable company offers smooth and silky, world-class chocolate. It also has a cacao orchard on acres of land in Lahaina with approximately 7,000 cacao trees. And I did not know that Hawaii is the only state in the United States to grow cacao commercially. Not only that, but they have their own state-of-the-art factory where chocolate is processed entirely off the grid, 100% solar powered. The company's founder, Maui resident, Dr. Gunners Valkyries, is a retired biotech entrepreneur who invented the first fast and sensitive pregnancy test. I'm sure we all want to thank you for that. Dr. Valkyries, mahalo.
You're very welcome.
And if that's not enough, the company donates 100% net profits to Maui charities and nonprofits. With me is the person responsible for all of this, Dr. Gunners Valkyries. Did I say that correctly, doctor?
Yes, you did.
Wow, you're the first pregnancy test doctor?
Yes, that was a little while ago, in the early 1980s.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Otherwise, it involved rabbits, and it never had a good ending. But thank you for being here today. 100% of your net profits go to Maui charities. We're going to get to that a little later on. But as you can see, I'm salivating because I'm a chocolate girl. I love chocolate. So tell us about your cacao, your acreage in Lahaina, your processing. Tell us how it started.
It actually started as a hobby, and it sort of ran wild. So I started really growing cacao at my home in 2010, and it actually was a dismal failure. I was working with the University of Hawaii at Manoa at the time, and the graduate student that was running the field trials, I became familiar with him, and we became friends. And I decided that failure at my house wasn't discouraging enough, so I decided to lease land from Kamehameha Schools on the Lahaina hillside. And we leased 54 acres, and we've planted 20 acres of cacao, and that's what we use for some of our production. We also have a single-family estate in Ecuador, where we get some beans. That also was developed by Dan O'Doherty, who is my vice president of operations. He's the graduate student I talked about earlier. And so we have some very unique sources, including our Maui cacao orchard.
So now you have 7,000 plants on 20 acres?
Yeah, it's actually 7,000 cacao trees. There's about 5,000 other trees because cacao needs to be shielded from the sun and the wind. So it needs to be protected. I had to create a jungle.
Nice.
Yeah, so when you drive on the bypass, it's about a mile south of Lahaina Luna Road on the Mauka side. It comes right down to the bypass. It's the only green thing there right now. You can't miss it.
Thank you. Loving the earth.
Yeah.
Is this how you create world-class chocolate, as in different to chocolate you get in the grocery store?
Yeah, well, the process to create great chocolate starts on the farm. So if you don't have control of the farm, you really can't make great chocolate. And so a lot of the commodity chocolate, they don't really care what happens on the farm. They just want the cheapest possible raw material. So we don't work that way. We do everything we can to maintain quality, starting at the farm and all the way through to finished chocolate.
What makes your chocolates so unique besides the wrapping? They look like little gold bars,
right,
and little books.
Well, this is a common form of wrapping chocolate in Europe, for example, and you'll see it as turnover amenities on hotel beds. But those are commodity chocolates for the most part. Nobody really that is in the fine chocolate market is wrapping chocolate like this, but we really like it because it's easy to access. You can only eat a couple of pieces at a time. If you don't want to eat a whole bar, you don't have to open a whole bar. And we do sell bars. We have bars over there, but the most preferred form of our chocolate is these individually wrapped pieces that are really, really nice and easy to eat. And we're featuring today our Maui Tropical Trio.
Wow.
So this is a 3-year development program. And I've developed a way to get the fresh fruit flavors of Maui into chocolate. So we have mango, guava, and calamansi. Yeah, so these have
Wow.
these are powdered form. The flavors actually are developed from purees and juices that I hand harvest myself. The mangoes are Mapalehu mangoes. I don't know if you know Mapalehu.
Molokai.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Mapalehu mangoes. We have some mature Mapalehu mango trees on our cacao farm. That's where the mangoes come from. The guavas come up the road from my house in Kapalua. They're growing wild on the road. And the calamansi comes from my home. I have 3 mature calamansi trees. And so this is the Maui Tropical Trio. It's just been introduced this weekend.
What I've heard is when it comes to the Maui Ku'ia chocolates, it's not something you just gobble up. You savor.
Right. We have tastings that we conduct at the factory. We have a pavilion on the 2nd floor. It's open air. We can seat up to 30 people with full social distancing. And a very pleasant place to be because the wind comes off the ocean. You know, you get a slight sea breeze off the ocean, so there's a nice
Yes.
airflow through the pavilion. And I hold tastings there on Saturdays, and then Monday through Friday, the Maui Chocolate Tour holds tastings. So you can book tastings on our website or the MauiChocolateTour.com website.
So if Amazon doesn't show up or the big boats that carry shipments don't make it to Maui, you can still create your chocolates.
Yes, absolutely. No, we have all the sourcing basically is here. We hold a lot of inventory, so we're able to make chocolate without interruption. This Maui Tropical Trio is something we're featuring this weekend, but we have also introduced our 100% grown on Maui. It's got 3 different kinds of chocolate. The dark labeled in the middle is 70% cacao, 100% grown on our farm. The top one is actually something we call cappuccino. It's a combination of our cacao in a milk chocolate and the Maui mocha coffee bean grown in Kanapali. So that bean is one of the finest coffee beans in the world,
Right.
and it has no bitterness in it. So we grind it directly into the chocolate, and it's an amazing combination of flavors. And the last one on the bottom is the same 100% Maui grown in a dark milk chocolate. So we make 2 kinds of chocolates, dark and dark milk. The ones with the white labels are the dark milk. The ones with the dark green labels are dark.
Dark. Now, it says that you are entirely off-grid, 100% solar power?
Yes, yes. We have about 300 kilowatts of solar panels, plus we have a megawatt hour of Tesla batteries, the big commercial power pack batteries. And just in case it rains for several days, we have a generator. But in the last year, we've used the generator for only 6 hours the entire year. So our factory is powered during the day with the solar panels. At night, the batteries take over, and they use the stored energy to run the factory.
So how important is sustainability to you, doctor?
Very important.
Very
and if you
important.
count the farm, I think we actually have a negative carbon footprint.
That is awesome. It says here that you donate 100% net profits to Maui.
Yes. Yes. So
100%?
Yes. The mission of the company was established to give away the net profit. My family has a foundation, the Makana Aloha Foundation. We've been giving to Maui for 10 years. We've been giving more than $2.5 million in 10 years. And we wanted to extend that giving, and this business became the extension. So the profitability of this business is tied directly to giving away more money than we can just from our family foundation. Right now, because of COVID, we actually don't have a profit, but we do have some great programs. For example, the Saturday tasting that we do in the pavilion, the entire proceeds from the tasting, from the tickets to attend the tasting, go to Maui Food Bank. So every 2 weeks, we give Maui Food Bank a check for roughly $3,000 from those tastings. We also have a program called Chocolate Laulima. This bag is one of the products that can be bought. If you go to our website and you click on Chocolate Laulima, there's, I think, now 29 nonprofits that are signed up. Each one has its own web page, and if they bring supporters to their web page and they buy this product, they will get 40% of the retail price. Not 40% of the profit, 40% right off the top of the retail price goes directly to the nonprofit.
You are amazing.
Thank you.
And I did hear you say that you like to pick your produce and
Yes.
create the nectar. So this is certainly a passion for you.
Yes, I did all of the flavor development on the Maui flavors, the new Maui Tropical Trio. I did that all myself, and I sourced the fruit for
Right.
it from our own local fruit, mostly from my own land and my own
Right.
leased farmland.
So you've had a relationship with the calamansi limes and the
Yes.
guavas because you know when to pick them, and there could be a day or two, you know, too early, too late.
No, you got to wait just right. And because the
Right?
calamansi trees are at my house, I can just watch them, and I only pick, what's ready that day, and then I vacuum seal it and I freeze it until I'm ready to process it. So I don't have to process everything, as I'm picking. I can pick
Yes.
many days and combine them all in vacuum sealed bags and then process on one day.
This is an awesome gift for yourself, especially if you love chocolates, or we can mail them to our families
Absolutely.
far, far away.
Yeah, we have good shipping terms. Our shipping is shipping. You have to pay under $50. If the order's under $50, you have to pay the shipping. At $50 to $99.99, it's a $10 flat fee anywhere, whether it's United States or the mainland or
Right,
Hawaii.
right.
And when you go over $100 in an order, it's shipping is free anywhere in the
that's
United
awesome.
States.
That is awesome. You could send your Maui flavors, or maybe you have somebody that likes the coffee or the mocha.
Yeah. This cappuccino is an amazing flavor because it uses the Maui mocha coffee bean.
Yeah.
And it's very, very highly flavored with the coffee. So coffee is the dominant flavor. Tastes just like a cappuccino, but with chocolate in it.
Oh, favorite. So go online. He is one of our vendors today at the 7th annual Hawaiian Airlines Made in Maui County Virtual Festival. Anything else, Doctor?
Well, we have other flavors. There's just too many to actually cover during this
But they're
short
on your
period. We have, yes, they're on the website. So this is a 48-piece gift box that has 10 different flavors in it. Half
Okay.
of them are dark milk chocolate, and half of them are dark chocolate. You can also get assortments that are only dark chocolate flavors, and you can get
Okay.
assortments that are only dark milk chocolate flavors. So if you like milk chocolate better, you don't have to buy the dark chocolate. You have an entire gift box that can be all milk chocolate.
You just honed right in on our desires, didn't you?
I hope so. That was the idea.
Maui Ku'ia Estate Chocolate here at our festival today. Mahalo for stopping by and bringing you beautiful Maui-made, Maui-sourced chocolate.